Guys, how are you all doing? I hope life is treating you all very well. I want you just to ignore the clutter and the background. Me and my friend Caitlin had a content day the other day and it got a little bit messy, and I've been catching up on work. I've had a lot of business meetings in town and I just haven't had a chance to tidy it yet, so it is on my to-do list, so sorry for the clutter and the background. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and introduce this video because I filmed lots of clips and obviously done lots of content on it, but I didn't actually introduce the video. It's not been something that I'm hiding. At the end of last year was probably the worst mental health I'd had in a very long time. I suffered badly with my mental health in school, but then since school I've always had, I would say, okay mental health. But obviously end of last year I was really struggling with a lot of things that I wasn't really sure if I would ever be able to come out of, and I just got myself in a really bad mindset and place. I had no work-life balance. I just was in a really bad place. And over the new year and Christmas I obviously took some time off social media, which I've already spoke about on this channel, and over that time I wanted to do a lot of self-reflection and think forward into 2022 and what I wanted to do going forward. There was a lot of things that when I was doing some self-reflection I deemed necessary to change within my lifestyle and my life pattern, and I ultimately just wanted to change my full life. Obviously not get up and leave and move country and everything like that, nothing that extreme, but I did want to create healthy habits with my mind, my body, myself, my love, my food, literally every little aspect of my life I wanted to create healthy habits with, so that I could get myself out of this pit that I was in. And I think it's important that you yourself are looking after yourself so you can be the best version of yourself. Yeah, so initially I wasn't really sure what this video was. I was just filming lots of different clips of different things, and honestly I feel like it's turned into quite a decent video and I wanted to come and introduce it. Okay, good morning. So I'm going to do my kind of everyday skin routine and makeup routine with you, and this is the moment where I really feel like it's important to talk about the little things that I've done that have changed my life this last month. And I know that sounds so cliche to say because I feel like everybody in January has a new lease of life. I feel like that's everybody's time to have them like goals and motivation goals, and I think that's amazing for people to have them. Definitely for me in January this year I have been working on creating small little habits in my day-to-day life that make me happier, that make me feel more motivated with life, and overall just day-to-day give us better mental health with life. And these little things, when I'm comparing my life back to December of last year, have helped me so much. So one of the huge things for me is keeping on top of a skincare routine. I know that when I do my skincare morning and night and my skin feels good and looks good, I feel the best. Because if I wake up in the morning and I've got sore skin, dry skin, or it's just not feeling great, it affects us. Once I've washed my face, I then go in with the Drunk Elephant Hydration Serum as the first product that I use. So I have religiously throughout all of January done my skincare evening routine and my skincare morning routine. And I'm not going to lie, that's not something that I used to do regularly. I used to pie it off. If I hadn't worn makeup that day, I wouldn't be bothered to do a bit of skincare. I would literally probably just put a bit of micellar water on my skin and hope for the best. And that's not great. Micellar water dried my skin out so much. I'm religious now in having a morning routine and a skincare routine similar to which I'm doing today. Mix products up slightly, but this is the basis of it. So I've done a serum. I'm going to go in with a moisturiser. This is just a one I got in a set for Christmas. It's the Nivea Soft Refreshingly Soft Moisturising Cream, and I've just been using this to use it up. I don't mind it. It's quite a nice cream. I feel like my skin's been nice with it. It's quite a like soft, doesn't irritate us, and that's what we like. I've been using eye creams, which was never something I ever done, but I had a few in my drawer, so I started using them and I actually like them. This one is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. This one's really good. It does really brighten your eyes up. And then I do lip balm. So I seen I heard a hack that if you put lip balm on every day it prevents the chapped lips, and I didn't get chapped lips in December, which I'm actually really proud of. A few other things that I've been doing in the new year is getting up early. Now I'm not gonna lie, in December my sleeping pattern went just, I wasn't getting up. I was getting up at 12, 1 o'clock. I didn't have a morning. And then I was getting up and lazing around the house and doing absolutely fuck all. And that is just like so bad. Like you're going to feel like you've got no purpose in life if that's what you are doing. And that's what I was doing. So I'm getting up in the mornings now. I literally give myself 40 minutes to have my breakfast because I'm terrible. Once I've got my coffee in my hand and my breakfast, I sit on the sofa for fucking ages and watch YouTube videos and I get distracted. And that was just not good. So I give myself 40 minutes to have my breakfast, have my morning morning coffee. I get up anytime now between 7 and 9, which is a lot earlier. It means I do actually have a morning now, and I get up and I have to have my coffee within that short period of time, and then I have to crack on with the task, whether it be a housework task or get straight into my actual work. I have to do something within 40 minutes of getting up, or just after 40 minutes, within an hour of getting up. And I think it's about overall just prioritising yourself and actually making the effort with yourself. Because one thing I've kind of like thought about a lot this last month when I've been trying to create these healthy habits is the fact is things like objects and material things in your life will come and go. People will come and go in your life. Obviously, you'll have people who are in your life for a very long time, and your friends and your family and stuff. But ultimately, the only one thing in your entire life that's there with you the full duration is you. In your head, in your thoughts, in your mind, in your body, it's you. So when you think of that, why do we not invest so much time and energy and effort into ourselves? We invest it in all these other things, when really I feel like we should invest all of this time, energy and effort into ourselves, and that could be varied in many different ways. Invest time in you. One thing I've noticed is by doing that, it's making me a lot happier. I'm taking time out of the day, whether it be an hour or 2 hours, to do something that I enjoy. That's my time. So I've actually started doing Zumba. I really enjoy it. I love it. I feel like a diva. I think it's the funnest fucking exercise in the world, and I'm going to continue to go there. It's my resolution to keep it up this year because I enjoy it and it's my time, and I can't just be like, I haven't got time to do that today. I can't be asked to do that today, because that thing, that hour, dancing like a diva, like a lunatic in a class, it makes me so fucking happy. So I need to keep it up and I need to do it. And it's things like that that I'm like, I need to invest in me. I'm going to do some makeup. So the first thing I do is obviously my foundation. So I mix the Pixie Beauty Flawless Beauty Primer and my foundation, which is the Pixie Beauty Balm in the shade Nude, together on my face. And then as you can see, I just pat it into my face. This gives me such a gorgeous luminous base. I do take quite a while patting it into my face, because I do find if I spend a little bit more time patting it in, I get an overall better look of the foundation, but it does also last longer throughout the day as well. And I honestly just use like quite a bushy brush, to be honest, more so what I'd class as a powder brush, but I find it gives us the best coverage. My makeup artist Maya actually told us about this hack, and honestly it changed my life. But the base of these two products together is honestly just mwah. It is so gorgeous. And then also on my base, I do a little bit concealer. I'm currently using the Makeup Obsession concealer. And then I also go in with a contour stick. I use this one from Shea Glam. I've had it for quite a while. It's in the shade Espresso. And I just outline my face and then blend all this in as well. I really like both these products because they're really creamy. They blend really easily. And I think they really complement the base of my face. Some contour sticks I've tried in the past are really hard to blend. But this one actually is so creamy and it blends gorgeously. And that's what I really like about it, because obviously I am looking for that kind of flawless complexion. That's what I really like on a makeup base, so that's what I'm trying to achieve with my face, and I feel like these products give us that. Another thing that I've obviously been doing is focusing more on what I'm putting into my body, which is like water. So I try and drink 2 litres of water every day now. I don't always manage it, but I try so hard to, because I know that it definitely does help. It hydrates my skin. It's just good for you. Water is good for you, and you should try and drink more, and I really do try. I bought this huge bottle off Amazon, which is like a big bottle, and I just try and fill that up in the morning and chug through it throughout the day. But a lot of you may know that I've actually been doing the MuscleFood Goal Getters plan for a long time now. It was more so for me when I moved into my first house. I really struggled with meal ideas and meal plans and what to cook and what to have, and then I would come in and I would get a takeaway because I honestly couldn't be asked to start cooking, because one, I didn't have any creative ideas in my head of what to have, but two, it also took a hell of a long time to go to the shop, get the ingredients, and I'm just lazy, okay? I need things to be easy, convenient for me to be able to get the most out of them. And for a long time, me and Sean were just getting lots and lots of takeaways when we moved into the house. Both piled the weight on, which ultimately weight doesn't bother me, but it was affecting in terms of like my health. I was getting a few health issues, which I knew wasn't great, and I knew I needed to sort it out. MuscleFood Goal Getters plan in the past, and I knew it was something that had always worked for me, because there's no fad diets, no protein shakes, no meal replacement shakes, nothing like that. It's real prepped food sent to you that you can just have at your own pace and whenever you want. And that was something that I knew has helped me in the past, so I started it again. I do the 5-day plan, which means 5 days a week I get my breakfast, lunch, dinner and 3 snacks a day sent directly to my door from the Goal Getters plan. But you can do it for 3 days, you can do it for 5 days, 6 or 7 days, so it is a totally customizable plan for you. They have vegan and vegetarian options and also pescatarian options. If you're someone who follows a specific diet like me, I'm plant-based, Sean isn't, then we can just get whichever one suits us best. It works so well for me in having a better relationship with food, and honestly, like, the eating habits that I got when I first moved into the house were not great at all, and it was totally affecting me, my mental health, and just everything in general about us was really being affected. And I knew that it was something that I needed to change, but I was in such a rut and I didn't know how to. And I was very fortunate when MuscleFood reached out and asked to work together again. So I worked together with them for about 3 months. I didn't work them for a month, but I still done the plan off my own back because I really wanted to keep on with it, and I knew it was creating healthy habits for my mind. Not so much the calories, it wasn't about the weight loss for me, it was simply just having something in the house that was healthy, easy and accessible for me made a huge difference. Like, if you go back on the Daily Dose of Us channel and look at the food hauls we were doing when we first moved into the house, we were spending £200 to £250, £300 a month on absolute junk. Now, this part of the video is very kindly sponsored and working with MuscleFood, but honestly guys, I would not talk about a food plan or a diet or anything like that if I didn't wholly think that it had helped me. You know, I'm not talking about this to say to you guys for losing weight or anything like that. I don't believe in this January New Year, like, you know, you have to lose a certain amount of weight. It's nothing like that. If you're someone like me who just wants a better relationship with food, this plan really can help with that. Feelings, like, when I think back to how I felt at the absolute beginning of the year, I was like, no motivation, absolutely nothing. But as soon as I started doing the plan and implementing the plan again, I felt much better about myself. I was feeling like great. I had more energy as well because I was eating good foods and real foods, and I wasn't just eating processed junk. And don't get me wrong, I still have the processed junk, I still treat myself, I still go out for brunch and lunch and all that type of thing, because I do the plan 5 days a week, which I like because it allows us to still cater and change it up a bit. And sometimes what I'll do, like, if I have my breakfast but then somebody asks us to go out for lunch, I'll be like, okay, and I'll still go for lunch, and I'll just have my lunch that I was meant to have that day, I'll just have maybe on the day that I don't go. So I still, like, it's fully customizable for you, and I'm not strict with it. I don't like follow it like, you know, I've got to have this for breakfast, I've got to have this for lunch, because that also gets me in a really bad mindset, in a mind place. But what I do is I always have the food in, and then I know, okay, I need a quick lunch, grab a MuscleFood pot. I need a 10-minute tea once I've been to my Zumba, can't be asked to cook anything, grab a MuscleFood meal kit prep. And they're actually bringing out loads of new prep. Sean has just done his new order for next week, and he got loads of new ones. I'll put them all on the screen now. There was so many, he was actually really excited. I actually got a new snack which I was going to have before I went out. This is the Honest Bean roasted fava bean snack barbecue. Let's have a taste. Jesus, they are lush. I had a chickpea curry last night, and I'd never really went for the chickpea curry before. I don't know why, it just wasn't one of the meals that I preferred to have. Anyway, last night I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to try the chickpea curry. Oh my god, it was so nice. Wait, I'm going to stop rambling about that now, but I would like to let you know that if you use the code DEMIGOALS, you can get £10 off your first 3 boxes on the Goal Getters plan. It is a subscription, but you can cancel it at any time. But yeah, if you're going to do it, try it with a little bit of discount. Okay, once I've done my base, what I do is I then go in with just a powder and I just pat it down. This is the, which I'm actually quite disappointed about because it's MAC, but I had it in my drawer for years. It's a mineralized skin finish natural. I wouldn't repurchase this because I want to try and be more aware of cruelty-free brands. But while I still have it, I'm going to use it, and it works really well. Really well. It doesn't flake out the dry skin, which a lot of powders do for me. I use this, which I've very kindly got sent in PR. It's a Film Start Bronze and Glow Charlotte Tilbury set, and I use a bit of the bronze side to just sharpen up the contour. Just think, having a routine that works, that I know I can do in 10 minutes when I need to, and then also it just helps so much with, like, okay, I'm going out, I need to make a little bit of an effort today. I've got a routine that I can do in 10 minutes that I know works. Don't use highlight as much as I used to, because I feel like sometimes you can overdo the highlight, but I do like to use it few areas, especially the inner corner of my eye. That's one area I really like to keep put. I can't stop thinking about them beans. Blush Tinted Moisturiser Stick. Pixie Beauty. If you don't know, get to know. Get a brush, waft it on, just a little bit because sometimes I've overdone it. It is so beautiful and just gives you like such a subtle pink. And then that is more or less my makeup. I go in with a clear brow gel. That's all I do with them. I just leave them. And then for lip product, this changes daily, just depending. But today I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte lipstick. And then I got these from a charity shop last year and they're actually really nice, but they were a really bit sticky. It's the Kevin Aucoin lip glosses. I got like a little set that was brand new for 50p or £1. But yeah, I've just been using this lip gloss to give myself a bit gloss. I love a glossy lip. This is the makeup look. I just feel it's very basic, but I really like the way that it makes my skin look. I think it's absolutely just beautiful. So I've been doing it more or less daily. I change little bits up here and there. This is the basics of how I do my makeup now. Okay, I'm going to put a outfit on. I've also been paying attention to my outfits a little bit more. I got in a really like lazy habit last year of just shugging joggers and a top on. But now I do pay attention to my outfits. I make a little bit effort with them because it just makes us feel great. So that's another thing that I try to do every day. Some days I still have my loungewear days, but I make sure that it's cute loungewear. Okay guys, so for my outfit, I've got this bodycon on, which the camera's not really showing it up, but it has this like slight lined mesh on it. Well, actually, I have got a black top underneath it there, but you can see it on my stomach there. It's like mesh line, but I've got a black top underneath just to stop, like, you know, any slip ups or a bit too much boob showing through. Wide-legged pants on that I got from ASOS. I actually got a pair for Christmas, then bought 2 more because I loved them that much. I have these high top black Converse on. Then I have this like brown teddy coat on, which I got from Boohoo. And then this like thick scarf, which I actually got from a charity shop. It's kind of got like Louis Vuitton symbols on it. But I just think it's cute, and I love mixing black and brown together recently. Guys, I'm in such a good mood. I had such a great meeting this afternoon. I honestly met one of the PR companies, Revive, who I've worked with for a very long time, more or less since I kind of started doing this job. I met with Tor, the owner of the company, very early days, and we just hit it off. We got on so well, and we've just been planning our kind of 2022 content, what we're going to do, what brands we're going to work with, and it's really exciting to have these types of meetings. It's really amazing to be able to meet people face to face as well. I think after like obviously COVID and everything hit, it just kind of, it took away that social aspect of life for a lot of people, and I know that I was definitely affected by that, and that's why one of the things that I wanted to do this year was social events, meetings, environments as much as I can. I want to just go out there, put myself out there and meet as many people as I can, because it does make a difference to me and my mental health, and I always come home feeling super happy and content once I've had a really amazing event or meeting or something like that. You know, it really does take an effect on my mental health. Absolutely starving, so I'm going to make my tea, and of course that is going to be one of my MuscleFood meal kits. I wanted to make it with you just to show you how easy, quick and convenient it is to make. I've opted for this one, the Thai style veggie noodles. It's been one of my favourites for a very long time. I know how to make it off the back of my hand now, so it's super quick, super easy and delicious. So I'm gonna have this. I really like the sauce on mine to be like thick, where there's basically no sauce. So once it's kind of like this and everything's been absorbed, I then would call this un fini. Honestly guys, If you're trying the MuscleFood Goal Getters plan, you've got to try this dish. It's one of my absolute favourites. Like a huge part of like me looking after myself and like obviously making the changes that I want to do this year that I know will enhance us and better myself going forward is my meals and just taking consideration more into what I'm actually eating, because I would come in and honestly just grab any takeaway that I could. I would put something like a pizza in from the freezer. Hello, does my food smell good? I know it does. Having meals like this, which I know are a good portion, like this is a full bowl and this is a big bowl, they're controlled, I know they're healthy, it's made from fresh products, it makes us feel a lot better about myself. The twang off the lime. I thought I might have put a bit too much lime in this time round, but did I hell? It's honestly so nice. It's just hot. And then once I've had my tea, I start my evening routine. This is really important that I have an evening routine that makes me feel good. The first thing I like to do is just jump in the shower, and once I've jumped in the shower, I then like to cleanse my face. I'm using the Namaste Rituals cleanser to take off my makeup, and I just use a hot cloth to make sure that I get it all off. I don't really have a go-to cleanser, I kind of just use what I've got in the house, but I actually am really enjoying using this one. And then I go in with a double cleanse. This is the Pixie Beauty Vitamin C cleanser. You don't need to wash this one off, but it's really good just to get any leftover residue off your face. So I just like to make sure that I get every last bit of makeup off my face. And then I've been trying out the Skin in Me product. I've actually been using this for quite a while now. I'm going to be talking about them more on Instagram soon. So I've been using this product and I have really seen improvements to my skin. A lot of my redness has gone down, which I'm really happy about. And then once I've done that and rubbed that in, I then go in with a bit of the eye cream that I used this morning. I use this morning and night. I just think it really brightens up my eye area. And obviously I do like my eye area to look bright and not dull, because who wants a dull eye area? Not me, not you, nobody. And then I go back in with the same hydrating serum that I used this morning. Again, once I find a product I like to use as much of the product as I can. I just think it's better for my skin if I keep the skin routine as simple as I can. And then a little bit of lip balm. I'm really trying to be religious with the lip balm. I don't want to get chapped lips. I'm trying to make it a thing that the lip balm is on constantly so I don't get chapped lips. And then a bit of hydrating spray from Pixie. This is part of their Milky collection, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you in some way, and if you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. It really does mean the world, and I will see you all very soon for another one. Bye!